Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I wanted to quickly talk about this because there was a couple of questions that we had last night on stream, including earlier today. And shout out to everybody. I will be back live later on tonight. There's a couple of games that come out tonight, so we're going to touch base on that. But we got to talk about this because this Cyberleaks situation, as it's getting, I don't even want to say that it's getting worse. As exciting as the gameplay is looking, there's a couple of questions, leading up to this Netflix premiere. This premiere is in 2 days, literally, or a day and a half. And I think, was it Cyberleak that leaked, or was it someone else that leaked sort of having the intro and the premiere intro of the Netflix showing? And I was like, wait a minute. They showed the intro to GTA 6 with the Netflix intro. So like, was that fake? Was that real? And if it did come from Cyberleak, I do have a few questions. One of them is he going to showcase the Netflix premiere before Netflix even gets a chance to showcase it at 3 p.m. on the 27th? Or when he put out that clip where it said return to Lucy on the bottom of the gameplay, is he going to be an asshole and then showcase footage of Lucia and everything regarding that gameplay? Does he have a package that he's going to release to everyone right when Netflix premieres theirs? So like, I'm very curious how he's going to go about this, but at the same time, I don't know how effective that's going to be. I feel like all this that's happening has actually been great promo for Rockstar. At the end of the day, haven't you guys realized this has not like actually moved anyone away from wanting to buy the game? It's been the opposite. It's been making people want to go out and buy the game. I want to play this game more than ever because of how good everything looks. It looks promising. It finally seems like a game that we've been waiting for and wanting to see change over the last decade of how it used to play. And damn, although he is hacking the shit out of Rockstar, I feel like it's doing them justice. It's weird. It's working in their favor. And there's been some rumors. There's also been some talks from Jason Schreier and other people that, hearing from Rockstar devs, they're just moving along with the process. They're just going along with it. They're just allowing that person to just do what they're doing. And they're still going on with the show, with Netflix saying that the show's going to be incredible. If there is a chance that he has access to that Netflix thing, that's going to probably be the icing on the cake. And I think everyone's going to be questioning, whoa, who is this person? Because one of the previous questions were, how did he get this Xbox? How did he get access to this? And if it's an in-house thing, was it an employee or someone who came back in and grabbed this dev kit or grabbed this build of the game? Because I believe it's for an Xbox Series S, but it's through a PC version of the game. I don't know how that works. I'm not a game dev. But all this has just spiraled so many questions. All I want to know is, when he said, do you want a Lucia-led prologue? I'm like, whoa, that's a spoiler in itself. Are you meaning to tell me that you can play the intro starting with Jason or Lucia? Like, how do you want to do it? And in my head, I'm like, dude, like, I didn't think that was a thing, And then also threatening to leak the ending. That's going against what the fans of GTA want to see. Like, it was cool to hack whatever, I guess say cool to see it get hacked and them leaking out gameplay, but going the extra mile to spoil everybody's hype, I don't think, he should do that, or she should do that, whatever this damn shit is, whatever meme coin ass, I don't know who he is, but that person should not be doing that. One big thing is that person or thing has been saying everyone has got it wrong. They're doing this for preservation and the fact that physical media is important. However, I now started realizing, man, you went after the wrong company. GTA is going to be a hard topic or game to pass on. And I see it. There's been people that's been performative saying, oh, I'm not buying the game anyways. I don't want it anyways. It's only digital. I don't want it. For waiting over 12 years, that's a very hard belief, like that people aren't going to still want to play it, man. People have been wanting to play this damn game. What I thought what would happen is, if you wanted to preserve physical media and wanted all these things and wanted to make a stance, you would have went after PlayStation. Again, I'm not making suggestions. I'm just hypothetically speaking. In theory, I thought that would be the more liable or the more logical thing to do, because they're the ones who made the announcement. They control half of the Blu-ray distribution and all this other stuff. They even stopped doing Blu-rays, right? So you would think that's who you're going to target and all that. So seeing this happen, I feel like just Rockstar got served a bad apple in this situation. However, I feel like it's going to play out in their hand because, again, they haven't showed any groundbreaking things that would break the story in half. And I think people fail to realize GTA has a mixed bag compared to like a God of War or Last of Us. See, this was the conversation I was afraid to have. I didn't know if he was going to be bored to listen to this, but I was telling my stream this. When people leak out footage of like a certain game, it really depends. When people was trying to leak out Joel dying in Last of Us 2, that can break the experience of like, oh my God, you just spoiled story. But GTA is a mixed bag because I don't know how strong people care about story versus gameplay. I feel like the story is carried by the gameplay in this sense versus Red Dead Redemption 2, whereas I think people like the story more. People talk about the story more in Red Dead Redemption 2 than I ever hear about them talk about Grand Theft Auto stories. And it's not to say Grand Theft Auto stories ain't good. No, they're great. But I always hear more of like a love for the story in Red Dead, but I always hear about gameplay aspects when they talk about GTA. So that's where I'm like, I think you done this hack to the wrong game because this is actually working in their favor. And I think more people might support the product, even if it's digital. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if this worked, but I don't know if he's going to go all out now. And if it does end up working or he's seeing a positive reception, will he leak out the ending or will he leak some sort of footage or Netflix's footage if he has that? I don't know if that, right? So that's the concerning part that I'm like, holy shit, that's the scary part. And I don't even know what to do at this point. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, like I'm just curious. But also, not only that, there's a lot of questions, man. Like, for example, if he does drop another leak video tomorrow morning, that's gonna tell us what he's gonna probably, or he or she, whoever this is, what's their next plan before the 27th or on the 27th. I feel like tomorrow's leak, if he does or she does, it's gonna be something massive and it's gonna be led with a message. I just got a feeling. And if this person is ballsy and ends up leaking out footage that's gonna be in a Netflix premiere, I swear to God, I feel like all hell's gonna break loose. I feel like this person has enough under their belt that they've been feeding families, y'all. They've been feeding the YouTube streets. Everybody's talking about this. They've been feeding the YouTube streets. Oh my God, it's been that bad. But I do feel like this was the wrong person or company to go after in terms of physical media, and it should have been at the ones who really out here laughing at everybody, saying how they're still going straight digital and they don't care what anybody else says. And you guys know who the company is. We don't have to say it. I think it's bullshit. That I'm not saying that it's bullshit, but like the fact that they're still walking around whatever, and you know they seeing what's happening. But Rockstar got the short end of the stick on this one. I want y'all to let me know in the comment section below, what is y'all predictions or what do you guys feel may actually happen in this situation? Because my God, they've showed everything that we've had questions about. If you've noticed in that first trailer that GTA dropped a couple years ago, then the second trailer, the few questions that we had was the beach. What store? Could we go into any store? Will we be able to rob people? Is there going to be like how the body figures when we seen the jiggle physics? How's that's going to end up? And they've been nailing it on the head, showing every single piece of that detail. So I'm really wondering what else is there to show us? Like there's honestly, what else is there to show everybody? There's not much to show anyone. So that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. This leak, and I understand, by the way, to address a few people saying, I don't want to see no leaks, I just want to play the game. This is typical gaming shit. It seems worse now because the way this person had approached the leak, by the way, but this is normal. I'm sorry to say this, but this happened with GTA 5, by the way. Maybe not at this scale, but hackers and leakers, Call of Duty was dealing with this for years. There's always been somebody who's leaking stuff in the gaming community, somewhere in the industry, whatever. In this case right now, it seems like it's in a massive scale because it's GTA. If it wasn't GTA and it was like another company, we would sit back like, oh shit, they're getting screwed. But because it's GTA, we have so many different expectations, because for $1 billion company, we're wondering, hold the hell up, how the hell did y'all get screwed? Because y'all the ones that's been talking about earnings and money, and y'all got it like that. Y'all the most private company in gaming. How the fuck y'all get screwed? So that's why I feel like there's so much attention on this. And I hate to be that guy. I want to play this shit so bad, Man, if there's an early build of this game somewhere that's not virus-like, I swear to God, I'll pull out one of them trash-ass gaming PCs I still have in the closet, and I'll empty that bitch out, create a whole new account, call it Don't Redeem, and I'll play that bitch and see if it's true. And if not, I'll make a video let y'all know I got screwed and my Don't Redeem account got hacked. I'm just, hey, fuck it. But listen, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hopefully you have a wonderful night. And shout out to everybody who's been hitting me up on the side like, yo, Rick, there's another leak. Yo, Rick, are you going to talk about this today? If there's other gaming news related topics y'all would like for me to talk about, please let me know in the comment section below, as well as shout out to y'all for still supporting the walkthroughs that I've been putting out and all the other content, man. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all, and I'll catch y'all on another video. Peace.